Is that AJ4? Not really sure about the rest of it. AJ4, is that correct?
AJ4, is that correct? That is correct. Alpha Juliet 4, India, Whiskey.
Okay, you're kind of throwing that last word away. I got India, so I got, let's see, Alpha Juliet 4, India. And what's the last word?
And what's the last word?
Or the last letter?
Or the last letter? The last letter is W.
Okay, Whiskey, what's the name there?
Okay, Whiskey, what's the name there? Name on this end is Nick, November, India, Charlie, Kilo, and I'm trying out a new to me radio, so I'm not sure if it's configured well at all.
Roger, Nick. What's your location, sir?
Hey, what's your location, sir? I am in Northern Virginia, near Dulles, near D.C., near Washington.
Roger, Northern Virginia. And what radio are you running?
Yeah, and what radio are you running? Right now, I'm running an ICOM 7700, and I have a high microphone set for narrow.
Okay, Rick, I barely got a copy on you. I'm hanging on by my fingernails. You're about a half a dB over my my noise level, or actually over the. Matter of fact, I'm not really sure where the heck we are, but I got a copy on you. I'm on my Hocus Pocus receiver, and I do have a copy on you. So if you would need some assistance in setting up that radio, the first thing would be to make sure you're in the wide transmit bandwidth, 100 to 2900. Wide transmit bandwidth, 100 to 2900. Roger?
To 2900, Roger. Alpha Juliet 4, India Whiskey on a different radio.
Roger, Rick. So is that a newer radio or an older radio?
Radio or an older radio? The radio I'm on now is an ICOM 7300, 100 watts.
Try her one more time. You kind of fell down in your propagation. Try it one more time.
Propagation. Try it one more time. Alright. I'm on an ICOM 7300 right now, running 100 watts. I had you at a solid +7 a minute ago, but now I'm seeing you down around to S2, S3 is what I'm seeing you at. Looks like the band is over.
Okay, I understand now that you're on a 7300. Is that a Roger?
7300, is that a Roger? Yes, sir, that is correct. I've switched over to my 7300.
Okay, so if you need a little assistance on that radio does have 100 to 2900 on your TVW, so put it in that mode. Matter of fact, you could put all three selections in the 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth TVW, and that will keep you from getting into a lesser bandwidth with that radio, so you'll always be operating that radio at its prime position, Roger.
Position, Roger.
Yeah, I lost that last transmission. Anyway, so if you're not familiar with the TBW, just to make a note that we want that 7300 to be in the 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth.
Transmit bandwidth. off to working right now, but thank you for your time and your patience. This is Alpha Juliet 4, Indy Whiskey. I'll be clearing your final, so thanks again.
Roger, there's a couple other things that might help you. That if you've got a moment, we can run through them. That is one of the greatest radios there is. So, as long as it's set up correctly. So, once past the TBW, we want to set up that compressor on a 3. A 3 on the compressor. Roger, roger.
Compressor. Roger, roger.
Roger, 3 on the compressor, and then move to your ALC with mic gain in hand. And as you say the word audio, adjust your mic level until your ALC meter is running 2/3. As you say the word audio, adjust your mic level control until your ALC meter is running 2/3. Roger?
Running 2/3. Roger.
Copy. I'm looking at my ACL. I'm sorry, my mic gain is currently set to 50. And when I say audio, my ACL is running about 60%. Gain up and say audio, and my ACL, or my ALC, still shows at 50%, 50% on the ALC saying audio.
Okay, so are you running a 2/3 on your ALC meter? Yeah, if not, go ahead and bring that mic on up a couple of clicks hotter, Roger.
Clicks hotter, Roger.
Copy that. I cranked up the mic gain. And I am still showing 50% on ALC. ALC still shows 50%.
All right, so you should take it on up to 70. Are you close to 70 on your mic gain control?
70 on your mic gain control.
At 60%, and my ALC, I was ALC is 100% on audio peaks.
Okay, I heard something about audio peaks. Try 70. Let me hear you at 70 on your mic gain control.
On your mic gain control.
Copy that. I'm at 70 on the mic gain control, and my ALC meter is peaking 100% on audio peaks.
Did you say your ALC meter is now running at 100%? Is that a Roger?
At 100%, is that a Roger?
Yes, sir. On audio peaks, my ALC is now 100%.
Okay, so we don't want to run it at 100%. We want to run it less than 100. So pull it back a little bit there to about maybe 80 on the mic level, and let's see where that puts it on the ALC meter. We want to run between mid-scale and max, which is, the sweet spot is 2/3. Roger?
Sweet spot is 2/3. Roger.
All right. I'm copying the sweet spot at 2/3. I'm cranking off the mic gain slowly, and once I get right about here, I am at 30%.
Okay, I tell you what, I'm going to make an adjustment on my my Hocus Pocus receiver. I'm going to try to go back to my Kentucky SDR, and let's see here. Let me get rid of that. All right, stand by just a minute, and I'll be on my Kentucky SDR. Anyway, just take just a minute. Here we go. Well, this is KC9VKV, the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net, and we're trying to get our Hocus Pocus receiver onto our Kentucky SDR. I think we're about doing that now, and I think the frequency is correct. Let me just check something really close here. Check, 1, 2, 3.
Check, 1, 2, 3.
Roger. This is the Kentucky SDR. This is KC9VKV. And Rick, you still have a copy on me, sir?
You still have a copy on me, sir?
Yeah, I'm back on my Kentucky SDR. That's where I was, where I just barely have you by my fingernails, just barely have you on that SDR and nowhere else. And my local antenna is not doing much better. I would suggest, man, that you would maybe consider putting up a resonant-tuned dipole antenna. Resonant-tuned dipole antenna for 40 meters, and I think that the efficiency would come up drastically. And the other thing would be that you can dipole antennas are directional theoretically they radiate off the broadside of the wire. So if you wanted to target specifically my direction around Louisville, Kentucky, if you were to string your dipole broadside to Louisville, Kentucky, that would help your effective radiated power reaching this area. Roger?
This area, Roger.
Understood, yeah. I plan to get a dipole up probably this fall. Right now I'm running R8 vertical antenna, and I'm currently running R.
The other option to that would be to come up with a power amp. The other option would be to come up with a power amp. Roger.
Power amp, Roger.
Thank you very much for your time. Here with you now. So thanks for the help. Take care. Have a great weekend. This is NICK-AJ4IW, and I'll be clear on your final, sir. Thank you very much.
Roger, Rick, and if you want to hear that radio, or as much of it that we could grab, if you go to YouTube, do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. That will take you to this recording, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. So, 73, Rick, and we'll catch you later, sir. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. My name is Jim. And if you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.